Hello, my friends. Welcome to yet another stream. Had a little bit more time today, so why not stream? And Lumiere at that. This is what we're going to be working on today, as usual. I feel like we have concentrated enough on this side for now. I want to try to do some detailing and such over in this region. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing quite yet. Probably this corner right here. This corner really hasn't seen anything at this point. It's kind of just like this really forgotten corner. So we'll be adding in some land variation and some foliage and details in this area. Obviously, we want to see some tents and such because this is where a lot of the knights that are staying here. We're going to have more of that. More like knights just kind of camped out all over the place. I'm thinking that we might see one like sort of there. When we expand the plot too, all of this on the outside is going to be its own episode, and we're going to be expanding the plot out to the edges. Otherwise, it's just kind of awkward. And at that point, we'll have a lot more room to add in some other extra things. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But that will be indefinitely a later time. So as far as how long I'm going to be streaming, probably 2 to 3 hours today, not very long. My wife gets off at 5. It's 2 o'clock right now, so 3 hours from now my wife will be home. And probably we might go over that a little bit. I meant to start half an hour ago, but there were some technical difficulties that I had to sort out. And fortunately, that all got sorted. So we're good there. Sansanska, welcome to the stream. Rain of Raisins, welcome. Luke, welcome to the stream. Broadzax, Kurgon, Piggy Master, and welcome to the stream. Well, I hope that also welcome to the Red Clan. I saw you followed earlier on. And Greg, the Vierge. And then welcome Jury, Verbal Empire, Luke King, and Volkris. Great to see you all. Glad that you guys were able to come by today. Yeah, it's great to be able to live stream again there, Rodsky. Welcome. I'm new here, so don't mind, but you can please tell me the plot size. I don't really know the plot size, to be honest. The current plot size is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. We'll just do by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220 blocks wide. But it'll be expanding another... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it'll be 231 blocks. 232, I think. I don't know, something like that. But it'll be bigger. But like I said, all that expansion thing will be its own episode. So we'll have to do that later on and figure that all out. So, anyways, let's get into this today. What I want to start out doing is working on this over here. I'm thinking about probably building like a landmass coming out here, like a cliff that sort of comes up to about here or so. Maybe up to here. Jury, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. But yeah, it's going to be built along here, and it's going to come kind of back and do all kinds of crazy things. Sir, or RZ, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. And I know this over here looks kind of artificial right now. It's Raw. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and start the replay, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So let's do that really quick. Settings. Record server on. And let's get back on there and meander our way back to the plot. You can never have enough cliffs. See, we're just trying to avoid this smooth terrain kind of deal. I don't like smooth, annoying terrain. Especially since we've already utilized a lot of the region. Like, we've utilized all of this. So now in these open spots, we can utilize it a little differently by adding in a little bit more, you know, cliffs and things around. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's first use our grass to decide sort of where we want to do this. Yeah, actually, we could do it down on this level. Maybe one level, yeah, one level higher. Yeah, that looks actually pretty good, because then this is going to be like a somewhat deep ditch here. In fact, we could probably build this back a little bit farther. I have a kind of a good idea for this area. It could really work out. Yes, building again. Caleb William, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. I've come back. Should be asleep at 5:54. I watch you build a bit. All right, Scruffy. Well, I'm glad that you were able to come by today. Don't hurt. Don't kill yourself, though. Get some sleep if you need some sleep. That definitely comes first. Had a half day of work today, so I'm able to be here and do this because we're celebrating the 4th tomorrow, and it just kind of made no sense to come in and work and all that stuff. So anyways, here I am today. I'm doing fantastic there, Sanska. Absolutely fantastic. Glad to be able to be here. And we're gonna have like a little bit of a valley here, I guess. All right, and it's gonna kind of come down. I'm gonna just do flat. Question. What days do you stream? I don't have any set stream days, Piggy Master, unfortunately. I don't have a schedule like that. I just stream whenever I am capable, whenever I'm able. Since I don't do this as any sort of job, I just do it as a hobby. I can't give you guys the, what do you call it? The courtesy, I guess, of providing a schedule. It does not work for me. Not for how my life works. Hello there, Austin Meow. It actually can be whatever size you want there, Mr. Scruffy. It can be, you can combine plots and whatever you want to do. But currently they're pretty small, but yeah. Yes, this is Chateau de Lumiere, Caleb. That's what we're working on. I wasn't going to actually stream Chateau de Lumiere. It wasn't, you know, I wasn't going to. When I first started this build, I was just going to be doing this all on my own. But it just doesn't make sense at this point anymore. You know, I'd like to be streaming and I'd like to be building. So here we are, building and streaming. Because everything that I'm doing right now will be on a video. And I'll be explaining it on the video. Now, of course, all of you will have already seen the progress of Lumiere. But the video will be there if you are so interested in watching. Time lapses are usually fun. Wildish area, it's a fairly inhabited area. Yeah, it's a pretty inhabited area. There's not really any wild parts around the plot. There's not supposed to be. When you're working with a plot, especially this small, you really need to utilize that area. You know, otherwise you just have a lot of empty space, and it's just kind of dull if you don't utilize the space. Because again, we go back to balance. When you're working on an open terrain map, you have a lot more freedom. Grass, 30 and 10. And that. There we go. But yeah, when you have an open world, you have more freedom to just kind of have more of a wild kind of thing going on. Well, I appreciate you enjoying what I'm able to do there, Piggy Master. I'm glad you're able to be here today and watch the stream. Yes, it's good to be streaming again, Trilaton. Watching videos, blah, blah, blah. I'm a Dutch builder, but how do you get that inspiration? Because I myself build a lot, but never really know what I want to build. Honestly, I myself find myself often with a creative block. It's not really anything you can, there's no cure for it. You know, it's just time and inspiration. It'll just kind of come to you eventually. You'll just kind of build something, or, you know, once you lose inspiration, you just kind of take a break, and then you just kind of get inspired by everyday life, and eventually you'll want to come back and actually build, and it just ends up like that. So it just takes some time. Captain Dirt, I'm doing fantastic. Great to see you. I get detailing, but it's very full with animals and plants. The people there would have hunted and harvested the place clean of any natural resources. Animals and plants. Well, yeah, I understand that, but there's not really. It's okay to still be beautified. It's mostly deforested. Like, most of these plants that you see around are very small trees. Like, there's very few large trees, which is very realistic because most of the large trees would have been cut down by the builders, and also, you know, for firewood and such. But maybe this specific type of bush, maybe it's like bad wood for construction or even for burning. I don't know. But maybe that's why some of these trees are still around. And most of these things are like little saplings and such. So that's kind of my excuse for why I'm beautifying the nature and such. Most of it's small trees. And you can imagine this has probably been here 50 to 100 years, possibly. So that's plenty of time, maybe 50 years. Maybe that's plenty of time for trees like that to regrow. Maybe we could add a few stumps around. Dang it, Gandhi. Do you like Lord of the Rings? I love Lord of the Rings. It's a fantastic movie and series and such. 3 days in a row, we were being spoiled. Yeah, there, Vaughn. Great to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. It's great to see you. How are you today? All right, so what I want to do here, see, what's going on here is this looks good. I like this quite a bit. But what we need to do is dig this out and cliff this side as well. And the stream is going to come right through here. It's like it's cut through the rock. I think what we'll do is we'll also raise it up and give it a little bit of a waterfall. So like we'll have it up to here, and then about, say, here, there's going to be a waterfall, or maybe just like a gradual decline from the hill where it just kind of comes down. We'll figure something out. But let's first figure out the road, and then we'll figure out the cliffside here. Cutting down big trees for firewood was probably rarely done. I agree, Kurgan. So, I mean, for the most part, what we have here, I mean, well, what I'm talking about is big trees would be cut down for, like, you know, floors and ceiling beams and whatever kind of wood is needed for constructions. And big trees take a long time to grow, more than 50 years. And so therefore, we just have a few large trees around because maybe they were specifically saved for some reason. I don't know. I don't really have any specific influences or ideas why some trees were saved, but there are some large trees around Lumiere. Like especially that one right there. Like maybe that one has some significance why that's there. The water is flowing this way, downhill. It goes to this pond right here, and then this pond outflows down to the creek, And then the creek flows that way down to wherever that goes. Question alone, I do not know if I can make it. Do you have any tips for returning Conquest user, or one that at least thinking about returning? Get back into it, Dylan. That's all I can say, is just get back into it and build. There's really no advice specifically that I can give you. That's something that you gotta find and kind of do on your own. I was gonna have a pine forest here, but I sort of changed that up. I guess I could have, no. See, this all here is supposed to be a somewhat forested region, so I could have a bunch of taller aspens over here. That's pretty much what these are over there. They're supposedly aspen trees, so I could try to do that. And I also need to get some inspiration for aspens, because I'm pretty sure aspens are actually a French tree. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, I'm really in the mood this week. That I am. There we go. Yeah, that'll work pretty good. Softwoods like pine are using constructions, they grow faster. Yeah. And Kevin would know, Pigland is a, his life job, or his real life job is, he works on, he's a carpenter. He knows all about that wood stuff. When is Castle Crying gonna come back? I don't have any answer to that, Captain Derp, because I don't know. I can't just jump to that. It's there's some technical difficulties going on with it right now, and therefore I can't work on it. And honestly, I don't really want to work on it right now. I'm not inspired for it, so I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know when that's gonna be back. Alright, I need some of this. Hey, builder reviewed on the cemetery. You talked about making a border block on the view outside your plot. Will you do something similar? I'm doing it naturally, Inepticus. See, what I am looking at as I am walking around, you'll see that the terrain flows up. Also, you'll notice that on over here, there's really nothing I can do, but at this point, you're definitely going to be seen off the plot. There's really no way to avoid that at the top of this hill. But you will see that I am trying to make a border using trees off the plot there. So you'll see that I'm just trying to block off the view using nature. And also, you'll see, like, while I'm walking here, you can't see off the plot because I've raised the terrain up. Now, there's nothing you can do when you're up on the castle. That view is pretty much set. There's really nothing you can do to add a border. But you try to add eye blockers pretty much everywhere you can when you're building a plot. But yeah, since I'm not doing something artificial like an actual like wall around a cemetery or something, I got to use nature as an alternative. It's not the Raven logo, it's the Conquest logo. Tattooed on my buttocks. I don't know about that. But actually, that would be a pretty legit tattoo. Getting the Conquest logo tattooed on oneself. You know what? I would love to see that. Now, actually, I wouldn't. I'm not a big on tattoos, to be honest. So, I don't know. It wouldn't really do anything for me. But that would be cool, I guess, if someone actually did get a Conquest tattoo. And then I'm going to make another little drainage ditch through here, which is going to connect into this stream. Because you can imagine that since this is humped right here, the water on this region has to kind of come somewhere. So we're adding another little stream on this side. Not a stream, there's not going to be any water in it. It's just going to be kind of like a gravel and dirt path that the water will follow. Alright. And we're going to use gravel just for now to texture this area. But yeah, going into detail, being really intricate with details, that's what's going to make any build really, you know, stand out from the rest. And that's what I'm really trying to do with Lumiere. I'm really trying to be conscientious about how I place my details. All right. I think along here. Not sure what I want to do right here. Maybe I'm gonna cliff this side. No. What we're gonna do here is kind of like what I did along the river down below. Is it's gonna be really overgrown, and it's gonna be kind of muddy and such down here, marshy almost. And that's what's gonna be all along this stream, pretty much. It's just very marshy and wet down here, and it's going to slope up to the hill, or up to the road here, and then we'll probably add a wall, an artificial wall along that, and then that's going to lead up to here, etc., and we'll figure out what's going to go up here. Figure things out one step at a time. Hey Jerpack, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I can't stop showing off your Neuschwanstein castle. That thing's badass, man. I love seeing stuff like that, seeing people that really put in the extra effort for research, and it's what you do, man. It's great. Because this wasn't built for this world, and also because I prefer to have a larger plot. Smaller plots are, you know, it's not really... not for this type of project, not for what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to go for a larger build here. Something that I can really be, you know, satisfied with when we are done with it. I think we decided the plot's about 222 or 220 something by 220. You asked for help. Joan, go ahead and go to the Conquest Discord. It's right here. That's the link to the Conquest Discord. Go ahead and ask your question in the Conquest, the support channel. And they will be able to answer your questions and hopefully get you figured out on how to join and how to download and join the server and such, whatever you need to do. Blah, blah, blah. Please tell me. What's some animated animal textures you'd like to see added to Conquest? I'd love to see a cat like licking its paw. I'd love to see maybe like a small dog. Something small enough for just like a one block place. I'd love to see like a, yeah, definitely a dog and a cat. Or maybe just like a cat laying down. Maybe two variations. So like one laying down and one sitting and licking its paw. Would love to see something like that. That would be great. I'm guessing you've done the weep. You know how things go. Some things you feel not too happy about. You just end up redoing the whole. So, yeah. I understand that, Jerpack. I've done that more than once myself. But you're doing an amazing job, so you keep it up, and I'm sure that whatever you end up doing, it's gonna be for the best. Gonna be for the best, man. For right here, I think what I'm going to do is add a little line of this grassy dirt. And I'm also thinking about adding a fence here of sorts. This rustic fence. I want to... Rustic fence, smaller pillar. What is this? I guess those don't... No, those don't connect. Something like that, I think, would be all right. The area from the end minimap, that's what it looks like from the map. So all of that on the outside is going to be filled in eventually. Yeah, dogs would definitely be good for the kennels. Like maybe dogs just laying down as well, like wagging their tail. That would be a really cool texture. Need to get Monsterfish motivated though. A lot of why Monsterfish doesn't end up doing much is because he's one, probably not motivated, and when it comes to texturing and such, or being any kind of artistic, same thing with building. Building's artistic. You gotta have the inspiration to do so. If you don't have the inspiration, it's pretty much worthless. You know, you guys can be screaming for me to stream or do videos or whatever you guys want me to do, but if I'm not feeling it, you know, there's really no point. Otherwise, I'll just be kind of like making a fool of myself. Would you in an open world ever consider something like an evolution project, like a village of huts that turn into a city over a period of time? Maybe the city burns down at some point and has to be rebuilt. I have never considered that, Django, mainly because of how much time that would require. That would require a lot of time. Just to coordinate and do, so that's not really on my agenda. But yeah, this right here is the main road, so you can imagine there'd probably be quite a bit of traffic going through this road, so we'll have to figure that out. You should add a fallen tree to the river for a small path to peasants. Yes, Monster has done something like that with a castle. I made a video on that a while back. It's a pretty darn good castle too. I do have a survival series, Caleb. It's pretty short, and it's not finished, of course. There's still quite a bit more I need to do there. But I'm not inspired for survival right now, so that's why I'm not doing survival right now. I'm enjoying doing a spurt of creative. Actually, no. I'm gonna do that there. Take you, put you there. Actually, we'll do that there. Yeah. All right. Gotta love commercials. All right, so now I want to grab some mud, and we're going to do the borders of the stream here. So let's go ahead and grab some textures that sort of represent mud. I'm going to do that texture and thick mud. It's a pretty self-explanatory kind of deal. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this all the way down along where that gravel is. Is it possible that you can show how the castle looks so far? Not right now. I've just been doing a lot of flying around, it seems, so I'm going to be doing a little bit more building. But yeah, maybe later on in the stream, I can show the castle off more directly and then show you guys. Because once I'm done this episode, what I'm doing right now, then we're going to be working on the next episode, which will be the Feast Hall. So that'll be a pretty exciting, exciting few streams. I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to be building some more Lumiere. Because I'm trying to mix and match between episodes. You know, not just focus on, you know, the outside, or not just focus on, say, you know, just one subject, like. Because as soon as say if I had just done the series all the way up till I was done the done the manor, then I'd have all this exterior, and then people wouldn't want to come back and watch the episodes. So this just has more of a process behind it, and it has direction. I like to put direction to when I'm building. It just helps, you know, that little bit of discipline helps a lot. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the feast hall. And I really want to do very, I want to make sure this feast hall is just absolutely sexy. That is my hope for it. And I hope that with your guys' input and everything, that we'll be able to achieve a really sexy, whatchamacallit, result. Yeah, I'll just grab some of that and go back over here. At last, good night. Hope to see the progress in the middle of next stream on YouTube video. All right, Mr. Scruffy One, have a great night. We'll see you next time. And actually, this YouTube video will not be uploaded for a long time. So, just keep that in mind, guys. This series is like I'm way ahead in the series. 4 or 5 episodes ahead. This is actually my 6th episode ahead. And about once a week is as how much as I can upload. So I'm not able to provide content as fast. So I have to manage my upload rate so that I can keep my channel active that way. And I'm slowly losing that. Like I only have 10 videos left for my channel. So I hope that will last me. Hey Loudon, what's going on? Castle Lake. Sorry for my language. I have considered doing a real castle actually before. Trim castle. I would like to do that, but just the thing about that is it's really weird angles to replicate in Minecraft, and I think what I am settled on is probably just go ahead and make Trim Castle in my own way versus following the exactly how it's supposed to be, because I think that how it is a little too complicated for Minecraft, at least. I feel like I need a little bit of help with that. Not help, but goodness, I'm having a hard time speaking. I guess a handicap. Whatever. You guys understand. I am just doing a little bit of the outside right now. I'm on the, I guess, the south side. Pretty sure that's north. No, that's south. So I'm on the north side of Lumiere right now. You can look at my mini map on the top right, and that sort of gives you an idea of where I'm at. It is very simple, Jerpack. It's a Norman castle, and that's kind of what I want to do. A very simplistic Norman castle. Now, obviously, I would spice it up, add my own influences to it, things that just would make it really pop a little bit more. But like I said, that's a future project. That's not anything that's going to be happening anytime soon. It's just something that I would like to do. Before that happens, I do want to do a Mott and Bailey. So not grand stuff, but just little stuff, little things that I will enjoy doing. All right. A little bit of stuff like this is gonna really make a difference. Just little details like that. It always makes such a difference. How long have you been working on this? Long time. I do not know that name specifically there, Josas. Treke, I don't know that. But I'm sure it's a really nice castle. Lithuania has some good castles, don't they? Or don't you? Hey there, Akastal. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Should I start the stream? I think I'm going to start putting some water in. Alright. It's looking pretty good. Keep it flowing. Alright, so now we can go ahead and just fill this region in here. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and fill this full of water. Fill our water 30. Fill our water 30. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And we're going to probably break it up a little bit, make it a little bit more sporadic versus being so constant. So we're going to add in like little dirt splotches like this, just to make it seem a little bit more like it's broken up and all that good stuff. Trickling stream. I'm pretty much doing the lore, like, you know, there's really, I'm terrible with lore, to be honest, so I don't really have a method. I'm just kind of building. Alright, it's getting really hot in here. I'm going to turn the air down a little bit. It's getting hot. Ugh. Drink some water really quick. Yeah, I do have a little bit of a lore, Sir Kamon. I actually have to go back and read that again because I forget it. But yeah, I do have a little bit of lore for me to reference. But for the most part, I don't really have anything to go off of. I'm just kind of building and having fun. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Don't want it to be constant. Yes, the Witcher soundtrack is definitely one of those things that's good to listen to. I love the Witcher soundtrack. I love it. I love it. Alright. And I'm glad that you're able to be here there, Alex. Alright, keep breaking it up. Hey there, Francisco. Welcome. And Mesofila, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hey there, Sirio. How you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like that. We're going to do a little bit of stuff like that up around here. And another thing that we can do is like add little bits of rock coming out like that, and then the water sort of like trickles around it. You know, stuff like that, and the water sort of comes out and around. Go ahead and add something there. And then we could probably add in a little bit over here as well on the other side. So kind of like this kind of cuts through some boulders here. Something like that. And of course, foliation is going to make a big difference. How could I forget you, Meso? I don't understand how you could think such a thing. You're an unforgettable person. Now, I don't know if you should take that as a compliment or as an insult. I don't attend a proper fencing school. Okay. Yeah, I don't do any fencing or anything. Alright. Go. Yeah, I think that's looking alright. After a little bit of after a little bit of work, I think this could actually be really nice through here. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of this stuff around. We especially need to fix up the crest of this cliff here, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Who is Sebastian? What? What? What do you say? Alright. A little bit of this around. And I need some shale layers. Shale layers. That way we can do some of this. Build up some layers. Yeah, I am using Conquest of the Sun shaders right now, so that is kind of up to date. Tad Castle held up a Teutonic Order army for 14 days and don't even try pronouncing my name. Too surprised that I'm watching you. Surprised that you're watching me? Well, I'm glad you're here. Lord Elisar, welcome to the stream. Thank you for that follow. Great to see you. Alright. I think there's a dirt texture with a water puddle. You can use that too. There's a dirt texture with a water puddle? Where is it? I know there's this mud with the water puddle, but I don't like that texture. If you're talking about another texture with a water puddle in it, that sounds great. Yeah, I am on the new server, Meso. However, it is not open to everyone yet. I'm just here because it doesn't crash. And also because they know I'm not going to cause any problem. You know, destroying the server or something. They know I'm a good person. I'm a person that won't cause the problems. First time on your Twitch, thought I was being attacked when someone followed. Haha. What's on the menu today? We're working on some more detailing and terrain around there, Calagath. Working on this stream on the, I think the northwestern side of Lumiere. Alright, I want to add in a little bit more grass and such around here. Maybe add in a little bit of grassy gravel about right there. A little bit of mud. And dirty dirt. Dirty dirt. Where is it? I need some dirty dirt. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, guys. It's so perfect. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and do like a little thing coming out of the water there. A few little rocks here and there. Doesn't hurt. Sandstone, granite, limestone. A few limestone doesn't work. Is there a way possibly to cycle through rocks by any chance? Does anybody know? It's kind of difficult sometimes to work with this because it doesn't place right. I know, I'm complaining, I'm sorry. I tried yesterday with 3D stones, but no. Got a deal. Got a deal. But that's no problem because I love it. I love it. And I want some more of it. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. That up there. And I'm going to say put that right there. We got a very shallow curve there, which is good. That's what we need. I think we're going to go ahead and make it a little bit more shallow by doing that and that. Leave a few full blocks so that we can place some foliage and grass and things there. It's pretty important. And let's use some of these trapdoor things. Maybe one right there. Changing with the position. Yeah, they're block specific, cake bum. Gotta work with it. Gotta work with it. Discuss something regarding Lyra. Does it have something to do with Strat? Strat. I have yet to see that project. Bloop. Have you guys changed the Reforged yet, or are you still stuck on your 1.7.10? Because I don't even have 1.7.10 stuff anymore. Alright. Now, yeah, that looks alright. And like I said, foliage is going to make all the difference here. I do believe that, no, foliage could fix this. Foliage could do the trick. Huh. I think we have a little bit too much gravel. Need to add a little bit more mud coming down through here. Have a few rocks, that's fine. Hello from Tennessee. Well, hello from Maryland. And you were still on 1.7. It will be too much if I have to convert what we're working on. Well, actually, Arcbird, I got great news for you. And I will tell you in Discord. But that would be a conversation between you and the mod developers. Because it's full-fledged, almost. Like, literally, it's just take your entire project, put it into the thing, done. You are in Conquest Reforged. There's no biomes or... Well, yeah, biomes are sorted and everything's sorted. Almost. Alright. For how long have you been using this mod? I don't know. It's been a while. I need to look up some terrain inspiration. But I don't know what to specifically to look up. Oh, excuse me. Not as much anymore, Arcbird. Like I said, there's one that's actually almost fully ready to go. And look at that, Arcbird got blown out of chat. Destructiva's British Armada. Very nice. That's beautiful, man. It is beautiful. Something's still not working for me here. I think it's because I need a little bit more greenery and mud and such. Yeah, I think it's because I need a little bit more... A little bit less cliffs and more mud. Yeah, I need more mud, more grass. And things. we go. More grass. That's what we need. Dirty grass. Need some dirty dirt. There we go. A couple of those there. Yeah, something was just really bothering me about this area, and I think that this is going to be our fix. We just needed some more grass. Greenery. Because that's going to help bring together the whole, everything that's going on right now. Help bring it all together. Just needed some grass. No, I built mostly on servers. On the ConquestReforged server, Arcbird. He's building with Lyra, Kurgan. Livra. Yeah, I build mostly on the server. Whenever I do get around to actually building. Alright, so maybe a little bit of grassy gravel as well. Something like that. That and that. Go. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. All right. What else can we do here? Put you there. That works. There. All right. So I can imagine walking along this path here. You got like running creek going on along the left. Yeah, that has a good vibe to it. I'm pretty happy with it. It gets pretty close to the trail here. I could cut it off a little bit. I could come out this way just a tad bit. Something like that. So that way we cut in through here. Probably build a barrier wall. Something like this over here. Also, I have another idea of what we can do. Let me do this really quick just to see if this will work. Actually, I'm gonna bring this up like this. And then along the side here, we'll do that. I need some mossy stone really quick. All right. I'm curious if this is gonna look any good. I need some stuff. All right, we're going to use this roof tile with those. All right. And then maybe at certain intervals, we could do things like this. And I'm going to do this on both sides of the road. At least my plan is. If this actually ends up looking any good. It might just... The textures might not be working. Maybe a little bit more cobble mixed in there. And I think this is actually too high right here. So we'll go ahead and bring that down. And what else can we do to make this look a little bit better? I guess we can add a few of these in. Something like that. The Base, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Now he went to prison. I don't know much about Lithuanian history there, Juaz, but that sounds very interesting. That sounds very interesting. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and keep following the path. This right here is going to be a road going that way. Let's go ahead and try that. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why am I counting? I don't know. So, guys, does this look any good or not? GW Dogs, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. We just gotta break it up a little bit. So, like, there, and then at the end right there. Have a few little things like that. Like, you can imagine, like, these are the walls at, I'll do the same thing over on this side as well. And we'll add detail and things. Let's add some of this stuff. Not too sure about the tile on the wall, to be honest. Maybe bricks might work. Ah, yes, bricks. Let's try that. Now, what type of bricks, though? Where are the bricks? Bricks. Yeah, maybe this type of brick. That might be a little too much. Do. Does not fit. How about this? This has actually, no, this might be a good color right here. It's a little bit more mild in color, not so sudden. Doesn't have the lattice texture on the top though, which I guess could be a problem. But that doesn't look too bad. We just gotta figure out a way to utilize, a way to break it up a little bit. I guess every other one we could do that. Lord Ethegreat, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. That doesn't look too bad. Alright. I mean, honestly, that doesn't look too bad. We just got to detail it correctly. Detail it in a way that won't look hideous. Like, especially from this side, that looks good. We just gotta now detail the road and such. What do I need? Muddy. I need muddy. Muddy brick. Alright, let's just get it out of our inventory. It might be a little bit easier than going to search for it and end up not getting it. Such things like that. So, yeah, there we go. Here we go. Just add a little bit of brick around like so. I don't think there's really any other textures besides normal clay. Add a little bit of that around. Patlandia, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. So I've been streaming, this is my 5th time streaming, and we have made 200 and I think it was 36 followers as of yesterday in just 3 streams. Create Twitch account, search Yukon, and follow. It's just really neat is how we've been gaining followers lately. Really cool. Yeah, I really like that. And we're gonna do that all along this road. I'll continue the wall along here, and I won't there. Along there, etc. And then I guess there will also be a little bit along over there. Maybe along there. I don't know. But that does look good. I'm a fan. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this really quick. Remove all that. There. Alright. And then these little intermittent pillars like that really have a nice look to them, I think. I'll stop it here. There. And right there. Doop and doop. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. These blogs I'm moving about Conquest is such a boost for our community. Conquestions, I like it. I see that's rubbing off. All right, bring that on over. Would be nice to have a lattice texture for this, but I'm happy one way or the other. It does look nice. And I'll go ahead and carry that on up till... Where should I carry this wall up to? I guess just carry it to there. I don't think there's really any much need to continue that. Oh, actually, technically, this is going to keep going here. Stuff like that just really adds in a nice little atmosphere to the build. I like it. Alright, Ember is going to go straight to that road. And then that's where it's going to end. Alright. I got a text. Let me read that really quick. Very good. Alright, back to a building. And we can't forget that we need plenty of places for the knights to stay. We need plenty of places for like tents and such around here. But we can also maybe consider that off this plot there's probably more space and they just gotta walk a ways to get to the tourney area. And I may change the design of the tourney area. I may make it more circular. Or oval, possibly. And also, with that space right there being added, we can actually build some stands here that will actually fit. I think that that will really boost the effectiveness of detailing this side of the plot. There we go. And I need some stairs. And some stairs over here as well. Alright. So anyone up to anything interesting today? Anyone doing something really awesome? Eating anything really good? Etc. What's cool? Doot, doot, doot. What is cool? Just got a house. Ooh, that sounds real nice. Is it a good one there, Brad? What'd you get? Is it rented, or did you actually put down a mortgage and such? Macaronis and cheese. I ate a fried cheese ball. Oh, cheese curd. I love that stuff. Fried cheese is just awesome. Fried cheese is like, whoa. It's heaven. It's heaven. It's pretty close. You should maybe put a pillar at any height change instead of a stair. I kind of like the stair a little bit more, to be honest. And see, on top of it, not all of these, but some of these, we'll put lanterns, and that'll be how the path is lit. I kind of do like it being a stair. I feel like it just works, in my opinion. In me humble opinion. All right, now let's go ahead and grab some lanterns. And then on some of these, we'll put one there, 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 and one right there. Lanterns along the road, and that's how they keep it lit. I guess there should be one right there too. The stairs with like doors behind it, really? Oh, rent, 3-bedroom, very nice. Yeah, my wife and I, we're thinking about getting a house in about a year. I knew somebody go left right after I had this one room. I have no idea what to do with. You know, I really hate. Ducon Red one guy. I can tell what video you just watched. Oh, speaking of that, Alexander, Victor's going to be coming back over this fall, and we're going to be making another vlog. But he's actually coming to where I live. He's going to be staying at my place for a weekend, and we're going to do a lot of like hiking and such. All of it's going to be on the vlog, so I am super excited for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I really like that. Just along the road there, it really looks nice. And hopefully this time I'll actually be able to do like we call it the athletic stuff that Victor does. A little bit more fit now. Still gotta pick of those chairs you want me to add. Can you try CUDA shaders for a nice fly through? I could try, yeah, I could try CUDA shaders in a minute. Let me just finish a few little things up, and then I'll turn those on for you. Because you asked nicely. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's look at it from up here. It's pretty beast. I think I might actually do the same thing for up here. The question is how do I do the transition block? I mean, there's really only one way to do that, is this. I don't want to do it that way, but it's kind of forcing me to. I don't know. No, that does not work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. That's not working. How do I get from here? There, that there, that. That there. Nope, no, don't do that, Ducon. That might be something for me to figure out off stream. But for sure, I do believe that this could look a little bit more grand up here. So I think I will work on that at some point. Alright, anyways, back to this down here. But in the white. Maybe use the pillars, but in the white. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. I love this. That really works. So now let's detail the road a little bit. Also, another thing that we could... No, not there. I feel like the entrance needs a little something here. I feel like there needs to be something in the middle, like a signpost or a rut. Something should be... Oh, a tree. A tree. Not a big... Maybe a dead tree. Yeah, a dead tree. What do you guys think about a dead tree? And then maybe, like, build it up on top of some kind of, like, little thing. It might take up too much of the path, though, which I'm thinking is the issue. I am 23. I'm 23 years old. It doesn't take up too much space. That's not too bad. And of course, we're going to work it out so that it actually looks good. We're just thinking about spacing requirements right now. And it looks like we can get around all sides. Skirk man, if you probably don't know me yet, but I hate fountains. Fountains drive me nuts. When I see fountains in medieval builds, it drives me crazy. Would a cart get past that? Yeah, I believe carts would get past this here. That's what I was trying to say about spacing requirements, is if there's enough space all the way around. I do believe there is, as long as we don't expand outside of that. And also what we could do is push this in a little bit more. In fact, what I could do with this is just take a wooden axe, go from there to here, and do move 1, just like so. That pushes it out, and that way we have a nice expanded road for the main road. I think that works perfect. Maybe just a signpost. We got a new model for that, right? Zimster, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. A little bit of this around the edges. But yeah, I think a tree right here would look really nice. Not a big tree. Like I had said, maybe just a dead tree. What do you guys think about that? Just a dead tree right there? Is there any other ideas that we could possibly put in this area? Oh yeah, shaders. Sorry. Cuda. There we go. Change to Cuda. Alright, so that's Cuda shaders for you guys. Doesn't look as good as I would have thought I would have. Am I using the right shaders? The right Cuda? Yeah, 5.0.4. That's right. Maybe it's just the time. Time set. Neblive, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Time set 1,000. Time set 10,000. There we go. Now that's pretty. There we go. You just needed the right time of day. That's gonna look really atmospheric there, having a tree. And then I could also cut this back, because this is kind of awkward as it is. I could cut that wall back a little bit so it wouldn't be such a small space there. And of course I could do the same thing here if that's not too much, if that's not enough space, etc. You know, it's easy just to push it back. It's Morocco. More cowbell. Thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I don't want any cypress trees here. While I do think, you know, it's kind of like that kind of deal, I don't think cypress trees really work for this area. Alright, so let's get back to building really quick. What shall I put here? Someone's saying a cherry tree. Cherry tree. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and throw this back to there. Put that here. That there. Push this back. That way we have more of a road. And then I'm going to bring that in like so. Like that. And then we can go ahead and do a cut through right here. Like that. Beberu, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. No, don't need a guardhouse there. I don't think a guardhouse would really fit. Let me go ahead and do, what's a chestnut tree look like? No. Cherry tree. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. This kind of cherry tree. I don't know if the pink leaves. Okay, white cherry blossoms. There's a possibility for that. Oh, and there's also red cherry blossoms. I think red cherry blossoms will be best. Or maybe white. Honestly, I'm not a big fan. I don't know. It might be too bright of a color. It might be too bright of a color. Well, maybe once we're fully done everything. I think what's really clashing with me right now is the red wool for the feast hall. But I think once we have a feast hall built and everything, I think that that actually may look nice. Alright, let's look up a cherry tree really quick. I don't want it to be too crazy. So it looks like cherry trees have a smaller trunk. And what wood do we want to use? That's all the logs we have. So goat swallow log? What? Mossy acacia log. We'll just use acacia. Alright, and then we need this, and we need the connected texture. Actually, no, we're gonna go up one more. Alright. It's not gonna be a big tree. It's gonna be something relatively small. There we go. Alright. A relatively small cherry tree. I think what I need is just a normal acacia. Where's acacia? Pine. Alright, so we need some acacia. I think I have too much mossy. Actually, I know I have too much mossy, so we'll go ahead and slow that down a little bit. We'll keep a little bit of mossy in there, just you know, usually you think of cherry trees, they're very green and sprite and all that. What kind of tree they would like to have there. I think a cherry tree would look nice. I mean, a cherry tree is something unique. And everybody is screaming for a cherry tree, so I don't mind. I think we'll have a taller branch going out that way, and then we'll have another one sort of coming out this way. All right. Some red leaves fit for a roof at Lumiere very well if you're not comfortable with the cherry. Yeah. Well, we'll figure something out. I know whatever we do here eventually is going to work just fine. Whatever we do, it just takes a little bit of time to get it figured out exactly how we want it. It just takes a little bit of patience and love. Patience and love. All right, and then I'm going to also bring a branch out this way. All right, now that looks pretty good, I think. Hey there, Maxinal. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? An old dead tree with signs where the city or villages. I do need an old dead tree somewhere. Like, I don't, this isn't an evil place, so I'm not going to have a hangman's tree. But I do think, like, having a tree somewhere that's dead. In fact, I think that corner over there is a good place for it. Alright, so now we need some cherry leaves. Is there any type of leaf that would mix well with cherry leaves? Or do they, or should they, yeah, I guess they should all be green. Or all red. It's just gonna be really bright. It could also be the shaders. Why it's so bright. I could do a mix, like maybe it's losing its blossoms. Also, I know cherry trees blossom early spring, so this is a fantasy cherry tree. Slide Dwarf, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Because all of our fields are in full bloom right now, so that sort of suggests we're midsummer, late summer. So this technically isn't realistic, but oh well. Well, I mean, I guess we could, but I don't know if the white cherry blossoms would mix well. Yeah, I think that could actually work. The poor were hung and the rich were beheaded. So I guess that means I should build a guillotine somewhere, huh? But where should I build a guillotine? I need to make a, I do need to make a gallows somewhere. And I think I'm going to not steal a design, but heavily use a design. Because I saw a really great design, not for specifically a gallows, it was made for a guillotine. Caldrac, thank you for that follow, and welcome to the Red Clan. But I do need a place to execute people. Because when people are bad, there has to be some punishment for that. It's like a weirwood from Game of Thrones. Well, it's not supposed to be that, but I can definitely see where you get that from, or where you could think that. I'm gonna bring this branch out here a little bit more. And then another thing that we could do is possibly find some like reddish flowers. Apple pine, bilberry. Azramonda, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. That doesn't look very good. Some kind of red plant. We don't have any red plants, do we? Well, dadgummit. Well, dang it! That's alright. We will improvise. I was just thinking that maybe adding in some kind of grass or leaves or some kind of thing on top would add a little bit more detail and variation to the tree overall. Those came during the French Revolution. Headsman with an axe and stump, yo. Ah, nice aluminum. Just dropping by for some inspiration. Well, we're building a cherry tree right now. I don't know if that will inspire you or not, but here we are, building a cherry tree. All right, now I also need to put right there. All right, that looks like a pretty rounded out cherry tree. Not right here though. And that there, 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 there. Looks good from that angle. Looks okay from that angle. Looks good from that angle. Yeah, it's alright from that angle. It's pretty good from that angle. And that definitely looks good from that angle. Alright, let's put some crows in the tree because somebody wants to see crows in the tree, so we'll put some crows sitting in there. That's a great place for crows to sit, right? And then I can imagine there'd probably be a message board right here. Like, see, this is where knights would most likely traverse, is down this road. So maybe what we could do is remove some of that and then go ahead and utilize some of this space a little bit better. I gotta think of different ways to do that though. Maybe this. Alright, so let's make a message board here. How I want to do that, I don't know. But I would say probably use some of these wood board things. And probably railings. The normal wood railings. There and there. And then we need some trapdoors. I don't know. Use the new beams. Oh yeah, the beams. Now what can we do with beams to beam? Beans! Wait, we have beans? Pole beans, beans, okay. Alright, let's use the lighter beams. That and that. Not a huge fan of that. I don't know how I could use these beams there, Meso. As one of the middle of Europe, now is a small landlock. Oh, what we could do. No, that doesn't work. That would be a decent place for both jail cell and capital punishment. I do have something. I have this aluminum. The main barracks tower is the prison down here. As you can see, it's kind of locked. You have like where the guards would sit up here. You come downstairs, you have a couple cells, which is, oh, never mind, that's not blocked up. Okay, it's not blocked up. It's just a little slit. Another cell there, and then you come down. You got the poorer cells. You have a stretching rack there, and you have very poor cells in here. Yeah, and then cage door there, such like that. Yeah, I do have a jail, and it's right in the center of the castle right there. Alright, anyways, back to this. I need to use the message thing. Paintings. Come on. Nope. 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 No! 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 Ah, that's what I wanted. Oh, that's what I wanted to. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right there. This just looks a little awkward behind, so we'll go ahead and do that. And what could I do with this? You cannot play the way for ransom generally. Have a crappy dog quality cell outside of the castle for poor passing criminals. Okay, I can do that, Umnum. Have some benches under it so travelers can take a break. That's fine. I could probably do that. You there. You there. I feel like this message board is a little bit awkward because of how it is. Any suggestions? I feel like I need to do that. Message board. You know, beams. How do we do this using beams? Let's just make a signpost really quick out in the open so we can kind of see how this would be done. Okay. Now, what do we do at this point? I guess we could go ahead and grab you guys. It would look good if only... If only we could have the pictures on this side. Maybe this. Wait, is there any way to point this downwards? Oh, yes, there is. Gotta do this. Signpost is a block. Try putting the vertical beams up against the sides of the board. Oh, that's a great idea. Something like this. Oh, but wait, no, it doesn't work, Umnum, because of they're not centered. See, it just doesn't work. And then you got this going along the top, which destroys those. I don't really think there's any way to make this using beams. Maybe put the whole board against the wall somewhere instead. There is another option. That there. And we could put another log here. Or another half log at least. Something like that. Put that underneath. And then we could put a message board right here. Like that, like just notes all over the tree. There is, of course, that. And then we could lower these a little bit to make it seem a little bit more, a little bit better. And that right there. French test tomorrow. Well, good luck to you. I'm using the CUDA shaders right now. They're Lord E the Great. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Just messages all over the tree. Just has a nice little touch to it. Yeah, I was gonna put a nest up there. Put a bench here. I guess I could do a bench. I'll put a bench right here. I guess just for you guys. There we go. It'd be so nice if stuff didn't explode. Like if you could actually place stuff. I like under the tree. It's nice. Like if you could actually place paintings behind stuff, that'd be so much better. Like on Artcraft. Maybe use some of the gravel right in front of the papers, since people will walk right up to it. Alright, we'll just heighten it up a little bit. Something like that. And over here, we'll do maybe some clay instead. No, it needs to be something. It needs to be like this. There we go. Like that. Remove that. And remove that. I guess we'll go ahead and do a little bit of gravel like this. Add one more thing on top of that. Add a little bit of gravel there and there and there, just to give it a little bit more of an oomph. You just have to use the new sign somewhere. I know there's that signpost thing, there's this thing, but I really don't like it because you can't customize it. It just looks kind of weird because obviously I don't have roads going all those directions. It needs to be customizable. Otherwise, it's just kind of useless to me. I can almost swear we used to have a block where you could actually place arrows against a wall. Didn't we used to have that, guys? Like a block that you could just place against a wall and there'd be arrows in the wall. Or have some other versions of the signpost. That would be nice. So I'm using larger gravel to make it a smoother road. They probably would, but I kind of like that. It just makes it a little bit more fluffy. I like this. A little bit more of that stuff. Alright, I'm going to continue this sort of style of road here. That and that. And right down the middle of the road is like dead grass and such. Not so much though. Just a little bit. And then of course we're going to add some details up along the sides too. Yeah, it's been my plan. Aluminum. Adding in some stuff along the sides and adding in the detail. Layer by layer. That's how you get stuff done. Right up there. There we go. Will you castle have a granary? How much do you know about Lithuania's history? I don't know anything about Lithuania's history there, it shows us. But I do have, I'm going to have plenty of food storage. It's going to be underneath the castle. It's going to be underneath the feast hall and the cellars underneath. Also underneath the manor, or underneath the main mansion. Alright. Oh, yeah. I gotta still do this here. This is a drainage area through here, so that means I'm gonna have to probably use the entrance there. We'll make like a little drainage ditch that goes down through this area and goes through the wall here. There we go. Got to dig right through there. And kind of digs right through the field. There we go. Yeah, just a very slight drainage ditch. All right. Kick the bot for using links. We'll do exclamation point bad Zanbot. That'll take care of him. Bad Zanbot. Bad. Alright, I'm just gonna keep doing stuff like this all the way up and through. There we go. Yes, I've made all of this by myself so far. You kept me awake long enough. It's 5 a.m. All right, Alexander, have a great night. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. What have I built in this stream? I've built this stream right there. Cherry tree, the walls here. That's about it so far. We've just been trying to add little details around to make this place pop. All right, Joseph, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. And Adam Wood, thank you, or not thank you, but welcome to the stream. Great to see you. All right, I need some gravel. All right, Cloud9, thank you for stopping by, man. We'll see you next time. That's all right. A little bit of stuff like this. That looks good. All right. Add a little bit of that around as well. So you come in to the field from the drainage ditch, which actually kind of works itself out. So that way they don't have any problems with that. Yeah, right now I'm using the Kuta shaders. Some beautiful shaders right here. Go. That's what we needed right there. See, all the water that comes, or all the runoff from this side of the castle, etc., will come down this area here, and it would rush down this into the stream, down to the pond, out through the outflow, and down to the creek. It's just going to be a castle kind of deal. There's no purpose to it. It's just me building wiki. It's not going to be for anything for the server, etc. It's just me having fun. Another message. Maybe some planks over the drainage ditch. I don't think it's not that bad. I do have them in certain areas, like I have planks over that, a bridge over another ditch, etc. But I think that this is small enough where I don't think it's really necessary to add planks here. I think that it's just a little bump that they'll traverse. Yes, you were late. We're about 2 hours into streaming right now. All right. I'm not going to keep going up the hill. That'll be for a later time. But for right now, let's just keep detailing along this road here. Let's just try to make this section of the road look absolutely gorgeous. That's the goal. I want to do something more here. In fact, I have an idea. I'm going to continue this bush idea. I'm going to make those bushes here. Alright, put that there. Right. Epivazo, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I'll go ahead and just dig into the sweet grass here. There we go. And I feel like there needs to be some kind of terrain variation here. So wonderful to cover. I'm going to have sweet dreams tonight. Well, that's good. Building, creating, and lore. Have you ever thought about looking at or using world building tools or spreadsheets to flesh out and fully develop the lore and story? No, not really. I'm not really a logistics kind of guy. I kind of like just to have things ready to go. Wiki, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. You don't like this kind of music? Hey, Thria. I love this kind of music, just kind of vocal singing. It's relaxing. I need some. Maybe raise the center of the path a little bit. What do you guys think? Just raising the center of the path just a tad bit. Just to sort of represent that, you know, the wagon trails sort of dig into the dirt a little bit. Oh, you post low lyrics. Nice. Matt's Network, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Yeah, that's not too bad. The Red and Ducon Red 1. Well, I wanted just to be Ducon when I first created the name, but when I was making it, I was making my Steam. It was actually my Battlefield Bad Company 2 name. And I wanted it to be Ducon, but Ducon apparently was already taken. So it had to be and it gave me these random choices to use. And Red 1, I chose red 1 because I just thought it sounded cooler than like Ducon black or something like that. So ever since then, it just Ducon red 1 stuck. Here we go. Ducon red 1. Oh, deeper in the middle. Well, the way you're right. I'm just visualizing, I guess, trails that I know of today. I don't know. I kind of like that, though. I kind of think that works. Having just a little bit of a hump in the middle. Da-da-da-da, my flutes. Alright, so along the side of the road, I guess we could add a little bit of dead grass. What kind of plants do we have that would suit this area? Maybe some sweet grass. Green sages might be a little too much. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Oops. And we're gonna do one of these bushes over here. I need that, that, that. Wait, what? That, and I got those. I need that, and I got that. All right. So right here, we're gonna build another one of those bushes. It's gonna be a bigger one. I don't honestly like it, but I really ignore it because it's just the background music to a role-playing game. Alright, Jerpack, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. And good luck on your Neuschwanstein. Hopefully you get that sorted out, finished. Really looking forward to seeing the finished product. And that'll definitely see a video. That's just one of those things where I can't help but say, if you want there to be a video on it, I'll make a video on it. Once we get a full exterior and everything. But see, a thing like that though, it just looks so much better if it was on an actual, like a 1K world or something. That, you know, where the view distance wouldn't see off. It would just see all the, just the terrain. That'd just be amazing. Yeah. Pissia Gaming, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Because this plot was moved, Lazy Lizard Gaming. Nick, 3LP, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. This plot was moved, so in an upcoming episode, I'm going to have to expand all the way around. I really like this type of bush. It just, I have them all over the plot. They just really work. And they're blooming. The heather blooms on top just really have a nice effect. In me humble opinion. Some dead trees. Yeah, we'll definitely add some dead trees around. I was just actually thinking about that. Daddy Fatty LEL, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. When in doubt, build a bush. That's right. Build a bush. Alright, how about a little bit of tall grass? Guess we can tall grass there. Put tall grass there. There. There, put a clematis there, a fern there. Yeah, that looks nice. And then what I'm going to do is build some trees coming out of here. So I need to go grab me the materials for these trees. I'm going to use these materials here. Really simple, tall, spindly trees. That is a great question there, Spartacus. I would definitely love to. It's just, one, I just need a map. And I don't have a map. And I know there's maps out there, but it's not specifically suited for my tastes. So I need to maybe actually just sit down and make my own map, or if somebody's out there and wants to make me a map, maybe I could put forth some specifications and maybe do some kind of group build. I don't know. But it would be nice to do something other than on plots or such. But see, what I want is a mixture of well-spaced biomes and very transitioned. Like I want a map that actually looks legit. Like the Artocraft map, not that big. If I were just gonna build on a map by myself, definitely not the Artocraft map size. You know, something maybe 4K, but see, then again, I am limited by a map because I like to do different themes and different, you know, stuff around. And by building on a map, especially of a quality of map that I am thinking about, you know, you'd have to build following a very similar style through each build. And it would get kind of dull, I guess, building the same thing all the time. Plus, you guys like to see stuff like desert stuff and other things like that. You all are very picky. You can't build this. You can't build that. You can't. Wah. Show some of the Western things. Yes, this is Lumiere right now. We're building the road, trying to detail this region a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little shorter. Because again, we go back to balance. If we have two trees right next to each other, the same size. Okay, that is one block over. It's like if that was the same block, I'd definitely move the tree, but it is one block over, so. Build the whole Star Wars galaxy to scale. I'm not really much for science fiction building like that. I do like science fiction, and I do want to build a spaceship, but like not like... I'm not really like this kind of stuff, science fiction, not like a world building science fiction. That's not really my thing. I much prefer building like a very specific type of ship or something. That's what I would love to do. Maybe one day. All right, and then another tree, I would say right about over here. Let me grab some stuff. I'm gonna grab that, put you there. And we're gonna build another tree right here, but this one's gonna be much shorter. Right about there. Yes, there is lanterns. There's one there. There. One over there. Yes, there are lanterns throughout the road. Well, I know that, Vodka. I was just, you know, the theoretical... what do you call it? Theoretically. I'm just saying. Theoretically. If that were to happen. Which it would not. And that removes the possibility for the lantern there, so we're going to move this lantern over to here. Oh, I love making trees. Sometimes. If they're small little trees, I don't mind making them. But if they're big trees, they get very tedious to make. Especially if you have to make them a lot. Of course. And this one's really fluffing out a little bit too much, to be honest. I think I'm gonna cut those leaves out. That one out. That there. Take those out. That there. There. That out. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting some pretty good sized trees. Tree on it, and the tree is surrounded while tower walls and trees supporting the tower slowly decaying because the main support is the tree. Another place to where you can get purchase user created texture pack skins. I would guess 31. No, I am 23 years old. 23. I don't remember seeing anyone that's actually asked what my age is. Oh, by my voice, okay. Yeah, I am 23. Will I start at the 20 grounds today? No. That's, see, I'm doing this organized with episodes, Uminum. I'm building this with the intent that this is an episode that I'm making right now. You know, actually I should break up this recording because this is a 2-hour recording right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset the recording. That should have been a 2-hour recording. Come on, there we go, 1 hour and 57 minutes, perfect. Let's rejoin. Show the plot without shaders. Back to this annoying process. I'm almost 24 though. Woohoo. What time is it? 3:52. That gives me about an hour left of streaming. Alright, so now we gotta add in some foliage along this. I wanna add bushes. Bushes. Add bushes. Alright, so let's go ahead and do... Oh. Every time you join, you gotta reset everything. Alright. There we go. This stuff every so often. It's too close to the water. All right. There we go. Make a little walk around. I don't need to make a walk around because there's going to be a bridge here. That's just going to lead up to the windmill. And there's also going to be a bridge here, which leads over to the turning ground. And then all in this area, which is leading from this bridge, this is going to be lots of large trees through here, but we're going to have like tents mixed in there and such. Willow bushes. Okay, let's turn shaders off. Because Meso doesn't think it looks good without shaders. Blech. Whew, that's an eyesore now. Yeah, it don't look too bad. But yeah, as you can see, I'm playing on stuff like this, having little tents and such all over the place. like little campsites and things all through the plot. Honestly, I think Coca-Pic Ultra is the best. Turning shaders on. Give it a minute. Can you do a big lemon tree and an old olive tree, please? Now without better foliage. Now you're pushing it. Not without the Conquest texture pack. I made a last stream there, sir. Come on. Honestly, I think Lumiere looks best with this. Time set 11,000. I think it looks best at this time with this shader pack. That looks odd, but whatever. It is what it is. Oh, and I need to make some body bushes. I need to make some of this stuff. That, and that. Alright. So let's do... all along this fence here, I'm going to build some of these berry bushes. Maybe not along the fence. Maybe over here instead. A. Right now. Replace 4. Perfect. Alright, all up here is going to be bush. Alright. As well. Yes, I have played Witcher 3. That's where I get a lot of inspiration from, or for this build actually, is from Witcher. There we go. Lots of random leaves all over the place. There we go. That's pretty atmospheric, I think. What have you missed? You've missed a lot of things. We're just building a plot. Alright, it's a little dark for building. We're gonna go back to Conquest of the Stone. Oh, come on. Do you think that Kingdom Come can be a better game than Witcher 3? I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think so. Because, honestly, I like the fantasy factor of games. And Kingdom Come isn't going to have the fantasy factor. It's very realistic, which is great. You know, that's going to be a great game, too. But I don't think it's going to top Witcher, at least for me, because there's not like monsters and vampires and stuff like that. It just, for that, it really has a certain element, adds a certain element to the game that just can't be replaced by anything realistic. But I think Kingdom Come Deliverance has a great chance of being something really good, though. Alright, Lazy Lizard, have a great day. We'll see you next time. I've heard good things about it For Honor, too. Yeah. There we go. A few little bushes along the way. Yes, I am building Lumiere right now. I'm just building the one of the paths right now where the main traveling would occur. You're walking down along a stream right there. I'm going to add in a few half slabs just to make it seem a little bit more becoming. There we go. Alright, so now we got to add in some stuff along here. We're going to use acacia leaves, ferns, grass, sweetgrass, tall grass, ferns, hemp, that thing. Alright. So let's add a few little of these things around. Just has a nice effect along the water's edge, I would say. Alright. Now obviously this wouldn't be like a roaring brook or anything. It's just like a very calm little stream. So we will make it accordingly. We'll take that down. We're going to go ahead and put that there. And we're going to put something really bushy there. Spinos, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I'm thinking of a hawthorn bush. I think a hawthorn bush would look really good there. Something bushy. That suits it. The Bruma mod for Skyrim. I haven't heard of it. How long did this build take? I don't know. I really should put a thing down saying when I start builds, so that way I can answer questions like that. Grass there. Alright. Sweet grass. Into the hawthorn bush right there. And another one right there. That's weird. So there. That's pretty good. Just kind of want it to blend in a little bit. Add up all my recordings. Hey there, Dylan. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? There we go. Where is it? There it is. Okay. All right. I think I'm actually going to raise this up a little bit here. Something like that. And then that way we can do... Oh, I know what we could do. We're going to do another bush like this. Over here. Having bushes just kind of helps bring the whole place together. Like if you just had like one type of bush over here and then you don't have that type of bush over there too, it kind of like it destabilizes the overall composition. But if you have like these types of bushes all over the place, all over the plot, it just makes the atmosphere come together so much nicer. Need a little bit of this around. I really like this really bushy grass. It really looks nice. It probably sees your videos and streams. So Spinos, I'm very glad to hear that. Just kind of back. Build this, build that. Yep. That's pretty much what I get every day. And that looks really good, actually. Now that we're adding in all this foliage and such, that's really starting to come together. Nice. Beautiful. With the Conquest Reforged mod, lifestyle, dude. That's how. Conquest Reforged mod just adds so much to the game. Makes building stuff like this possible. Thanks to an incredible team that has brought this to us and made this for us. How about a few mushrooms down here? What do you guys think? Nah, not that there. That there. A few mushrooms around would be nice. It's a half slab. Mushroom up there. Mushroom there. Mushroom. Ooh, that actually should be something else. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, and look, I can put something there too. Some sweetgrass. Nice. It's pretty legit. Can you give Gurch and me a tour? It's just me on the server. There we go. That's reasonable. Hey, Gurch, hey, dude, can you give us a little round around the plot, please? Oh, yes, Gurch, I can do that for you. So far, this is what we have. We got fields on the southern portion down here. Got the creek heading all the way down along the outside. This is actually some of my favorite parts here. We got a little place for someone to paint Lumiere once it's finished, of course. And you have a place where some knights are staying, or a knight is staying, and then his Podrick. Hey there, Sir Isaac. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Got all kinds of like things over here, like butcher stuff and things of that sort once it's ready. This is going to be a wedding feast here going on, which we will do eventually. But the only drawback is that this is where they throw all the horse dung. So I'm going to have to figure out how to separate the horse dung from the wedding feast down there. And then over here is the causeway leading up to the Chateau. This is going to be the little town down here. You got a tavern / inn. Little miscellaneous things there. I think also since we have this room that goes off the plot, we can make a stable behind as well. But yeah, and then we have, I think this is going to be a bakery. The butcher is going to be over here. We got a chicken coop planned, a little pond. And then this is going to be a tourney's ground where the contests are going to be taking place. And then heading up this road here is right along the little stream. And this is like a message tree going on right there. And then you head up and off the plot. Yeah, just throw the dung on the desk. Oh, I love this. I'm achieving what I dreamed for this plot. Very lush. I love just building lush stuff, you know, very overgrown, nice. Also, just remember we're gonna have all kinds of like neat lush stuff leading up the hill to the castle. Yeah, sure thing, Gurch. Anytime. back to building now. I'm actually going to have to leave soon. And I do believe that this is our last stream until the weekend. Because I am going to be busy tomorrow. Too busy to stream. I'm just going to detail along the stream a little bit. I'm not going to go all the way down. Hey, Bare Knuckle, how you doing? When you render a video that took about 2 hours to render, then you watch it before uploading it, and where you find a mistake. Vodka, or Vodka, I'm well learned in such matters. I know the feeling, and I pity. I sympathize. I need more plants. I need more variety. I'm gonna use some of blue wildflowers. Bluebells are usually a good thing. Harebell. I guess we'll do some more of that. What else can we do along here? Yellow birch straw, whatever that is. I like it. We're gonna have like a little patch of this stuff up here. Doesn't connect. And one down there. It's 3. All right. Hello, y'all. We back. Welcome back there, Ben Blue. When's the next video on YouTube, Ducon? Saturday. Yeah, the next video will be on Saturday. At least hopefully, unless if I like somehow like die between now and then, because I have to actively release a video in order for a video to be released. I have the whatever that's called. Someone tell him what the mod I'm using that allows me to sprint like really fast and such around. I forget. Oh, blues. Blue flowers. I like that. I like the blue flowers. Oh. Alright, Gerch, have a great night. We'll see you next time. Yes, I'm using the flight mod. That's what it's called. Tis looking pretty. The mod you're talking about is a hack. Do I have a dog? I do not have a dog now. I'm gonna build another one of these tree things. I love these things. These bush things. Bush tree things. They just look so good, man. I think I'm gonna make like a little bunch of them here. Like one, this is gonna be the one big one, and I'm gonna make a few small ones in the area. Is Castle crying? That better be a joke, Kosis. That better be a joke. Is crying finished? Oh, goodness. When does Ducon's project ever finish? Well, hopefully, if I am able to continue this project, there will be a finish and a nice overall cinematic and Just a really pretty, maybe some renders. Not renders, but like really pretty screenshots. Such. I can just, oh man. I will feel so good when and if I finish this project. Yeah, I have not recently. I guess the most recent project I've finished is Kevikston. No. Actually, most recent was that temple place, Xanthos, Temple of Xanthos. That was my most recent like large-scale project. I think the largest project I've ever finished was probably Kevikston. Simply because that just had a lot to it. There's like a lot of details around and all that stuff. All right, Nick, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. And you too, Pirate Lord. We'll see you around. But yes, I do have a history of finishing things. It's just not a recent history. Not a recent history. Yeah, a little clump of these things can really go far. Ritter Maboose, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Go. Put little things around. It's just history. That's a good one, Kurgan. That's a good one. Alright, I'm gonna build another one right here. Another small one, and it's gonna lean up and over the stream. And come out just a little bit into the road. Not too much though. Hello, Ulastani. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Welcome to the stream. Misclicks a block and then says that'll do? Yes. That is typically how things work with me. I misclick a lot of blocks. That'll do. I'm not too picky. There we go, got a little clump of them. I think I'm gonna do one more up here. Not a big one though, just another small one. All right, and then we'll do a little branch this way. We'll just pretend that whatever this bush is, it's really invasive. That's why there's so many of them throughout the plot. Because you'll notice that they're everywhere. All over the place. I wonder if I've actually, like... I don't copy and paste any of these bushes. So I wonder if any of these are exactly the same. Like, obviously not, like, leaf-wise, but maybe, like, stem-wise, maybe I have one that looks exactly the same as another. Kind of curious about that. Yeah, I'll put that there. We don't want any lonely leaves. You know about Probably not many. Those are old. Old. Not worth watching. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's walk up the road here and just take it in, guys. Take it in. Especially walking down here and knowing there's a creek there. Not a creek, but a little stream. Oh, it is pretty. And then it's unfinished and not pretty. But still, at the same time. Because these are blooms. Dylan, I really like the blooms. Can you make a YouTube video on cheating trees and other foliage, or even make a whole series on terraforming? I actually do have a video on cheating trees, more or less. You just gotta look around for it. That's going on. Gets 400. Only gets 30 views. Video starts new channel. Gets 300. Starts new channel. From school knowing currently on 42 subs. Well, you gotta stop making a new channel. You gotta stick with what you're doing. Well, that's no longer possible. Kurgan. Well, I guess it technically is. Raven would be willing, I'm sure, to... Actually, I do have... Velos Thera has been transferred over. And I've been considering actually trying to redo Velos Thera in Conquest Reforged. And, like, literally completely redoing it. Probably... I don't know. Yeah, I probably would completely redo it. I'd probably redo it with Phil, the one of the authors of Conquest Reforged. He does. I actually was talking to Monsterfish the other day. He said that he would be willing to provide... Oh wait, See, I don't have a download for Alderaan Hill. Actually, come to think of it, I might have a download for Alderaan Hill, because I gave it to someone before. And if I dig enough, I may be able to find it. It might actually be on my media fire. But at the same time, I don't really care, because all this stuff takes a lot of time, and I'm limited on time. Because donations ran out, Kurgan. Donations ran out, and so they weren't able to keep it up. Or Raven wasn't able to keep it up. But yeah, if you want to get stuff, from what I understand, Raven is willing to provide specific stuff. After this episode, in fact, I'm almost done this episode. I just wanted to do detailing in certain areas around the plot. And literally after this stream, I'm cutting it off for this episode of Lumiere, and then next episode we're going to be doing the feast hall, the exterior of the feast hall. I'm not going to be doing the interior. So before that stream, I'm going to come up with a plan, because every time I build something on Lumiere, I try to sort of get a really solid plan on what I want to do first. Few hawthorn bushes around, doesn't hurt much. How about a few animals down through here? Welcome back, Cloud9. Yeah, the next stream will probably be on Saturday. That is a layer. I want to block. I've never been. The only place out of the United States I've been is I've been down to the Virgin Isles, which is between the North America and South America, basically in Central America, and then I've been to Mexico. Other than that, I haven't been really anywhere else in the world. I'm sheltered. How about some? Yeah, let's do some mossy. All right, Win Alchemist, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you around, man. I appreciate you coming by today. All right, so I'm definitely going to need some layers. Yeah, just a little bit of this around, I would say. Adds a little bit. I mean, just the color adds depth. You think you'll be able to stream weekly again? No promises. No promises. It's just whenever I can. Whenever time permits. I have no schedule. That's nice. And then we'll just pretend that flows straight into there. Alright, so let's just finish detailing up this section of road right here. And we're coming up on... Actually, we got half an hour left, so... We have half an hour of building left, guys. So we can do some good stuff between now and then, right? I'm gonna put a pot of water here. Don't know why, but there's a pot of water there. I feel like there needs to be something right here too. Pile of paper, like it's about to be posted. Nothing around here. Why do you have layers in the middle of the road? Because I was trying to indicate that the wagon wheels dig more than the horse hooves do. I just think that it adds a nice little bit of detail. It adds a little bit of depth. Because if I dig down, it makes shadows. See, it makes those really annoying shadows. And I'd rather go upwards than downwards, so I decided to do it this way versus the way that you were suggesting earlier, Kurg. Where did I learn how to build? A long time of experience. And there are people out there that can build a whole lot better than me. And there is a few of them in the stream right now. I know, Kurgan, but I'm just saying, you know, I gotta do one thing or the other. Shadows or a little bit of digging right there, so I think that works for me. It works for me. Alright, I need some kind of grass that is not high. Like something very... It's like netherwort to want that. Something that's somewhat bushy. Oh, that's pretty good. A few of these around. Put a blueberry thing there. Some bushy grass. Some tall grass. That thing and that thing. That's too bad. Block layers, there are no shadows. With full block layers, there are no shadows. But that's so much work, Kurgan. don't want to work. I don't like this. I think that this will fix our problem. There we go. Make a little path into there. It looks nice. How doesn't that look nice? Because then I have to work for it. The cartwheels dig in the ground. There are no wheels in the middle. But see, what he is suggesting, Circman, is that the horse is in the middle, and the horse, the hooves of the horse, digs into the ground more. What else can we put in this road? What else can we do? I guess a few things of dung. Not too many, just a few. Dung there. There. One up here. I think that's good enough. Maybe a few butterflies. Let's just do some animal stuff now. Pigeon. No reason for any ducks. Rat. Frog. Let's put a few of these toads around. Toad there. A toad there. A few butterflies. Butterfly there. A brown one up here somewhere. I'm going to say right above the flower, because usually they like that kind of thing. Well, that's where I frickin' put it, you stinking beetle. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that there. I guess it would make sense to have the plots free. Why isn't this playing? Alright, reload. There we go. Just restarted the playlist. Alright, so now where are the pigeons going to be? Fireflies by flowers. Well, I guess I could put some bees in some places. How about a rat in the beet field? And also a rat down by the water somewhere. Down by the water somewhere. Something in an ice cold beer. Also canaries. Canaries? We have canaries? Where's canaries? I don't need canaries. We ain't got no canaries, bruh. You doing the stream tomorrow? No. I would like to, but I won't be. How about a pigeon on top of the flowers? Eating the... Yeah, there's a pigeon eating the berries. Beetle. Dukon, are you doing a stream tomorrow? That's small ones next to you. Alright, let's do some fireflies then. Now we don't want to spam. You don't want to go too crazy. And I think I'm going to do one thing of flies there, and then that's good enough for moving objects. Otherwise, it's going to look a little bit spammy. Like right now, that's good enough, I would say. Oh no, I'm not on game teams there, Sansan. Alrighty, so... I'm trying to decide what else we can do here for details. Maybe a bucket. Why a bucket, you may ask? Because why not? A bucket. These were probably a lot more common back in the day also, since beekeeping was big and they weren't messed up by pollution, blah, 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 including canary. Same place. Also, there are ducks, and if you put two birds on top of each other, it's a flying version. Yes, I do know that. That's not a canary, it's a blue jay. It's a blue jay, man. Let's make a bird flying way up here. There we go. A random blue jay flying in the sky. How's that, Uminum? No, not that I know of. I don't think canaries and blue jays are the same. But then again, I don't know. I'm not the fact person here. You're the fact person. You know all the cool stuff. Ducks, yo. I don't think ducks would really go very well in this area. Like if they were standing, because this is like a pretty quick flowing stream. But ducks could go definitely down by the pond, or in the pond. Alright, I'm going to make a cart right here. And I'm going to actually make the cart this time versus cheating it in using the new cart block. If I could figure out where the wheels are. Where is it? ¿Dónde estás el wheel thing? There we go. A wheel. Alright, and I need a wood board thing. I guess we'll use a spruce thing. Where's the wood board thing? Bruh. Bruh. Where is it? Is it? There it is. That's what I need. That's not what I wanted. How about that? And then, oh, it's a middle block thing. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, and then we got to figure out the sides of this thing. I'm gonna say ladders, probably. It's a pretty small wagon. Swans don't exist in this game. Swans would be a pretty cool thing, though, I would say. Now, where is the ladders? I know I saw ladders before in here somewhere. Like the 3D ladders, the new ones that were just added. Oh, where are they? I saw, oh, they're in tools, aren't they? Ah, right there, big ladder. Okay. That is that. Now, what can we put in the back of this thing? I'd say put a crate. Actually, probably 2 covered crates, because usually it'd be covered by something. And I feel like there needs to be a seat for the driver. Some kind of little bench thing. So probably this. Maybe I should make it wider. What do you guys think? Should I make this wider or should I keep it as it is? And then, of course, we can use beams. We can't use beams, actually. Yeah, I think I should make it... Yeah, I gotta do this. Gotta grab you, go from you to you, move one, and then I'm gonna go from there to there, and do stack one. I guess I could have just done stack, but it's okay. Nobody would ride on such a small cart. Yes, well, we have fixed that. Now I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing legit. Huh. Now, what are we doing on the front of this thing? How do we make the thingamagummies? Do we want to just do the very basic fence piece kind of deal? Silent Scale, thank you for that host. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Do we even have fence gates of all this stuff? We don't. Alright, so we gotta use this stankin' oak one. Or spruce. Whichever one suits our boat, but that looks horrible. Putting stuff on top glitches it out. That's weird. Yes, I3, I'll come over in just a few. Feel like that needs to be improved. Alrighty. You know, another thing we could actually add in is some food back here, because there is a thingy going on right now. So by adding in some food stuff, no, we'll add it. We'll use crates instead. A barrel, or yeah, a barrel of apples. Barrel of that. See, it glitches out the top, and that's really annoying me. See, it glitches out the top. I don't like that. Whatever. And then we'll just add this on the side, I guess. Some food, and then on the back, I guess a couple signs, possibly. So a sign there, and a sign not there. Alright, so how do we hold up the back? Something small, something not like a full-size block. What possibilities do we have? Use the first things. You can place them facing different... Oh, yeah. Wait, no. What? The beams? Are you talking about these? I don't know how I could use this for that. That's not really working. Yeah, that's not working. Oh, this is really annoying me right now. So I don't know what to put here, guys. Help. 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 Wait, whoa. Might have an idea. Nope. You can't place them underneath the cart. Oh. Oh, that's a... Huh. Hey, that's a good idea. Beams. Beam. You, my friend, are a very fancy person. But the problem is it does overlap, so that does cause a problem. But I could do this, technically. And that doesn't cause too much of a problem, I think. Plus it goes right into the, right into those, and that actually works. That's beautiful. Comes right out the back. And that is, that's pretty good. There has to be some small detail block we can use. That we can use for the back here. But what? Something like low, not like really tall like these fence pieces or these ladder pieces we're using. That's what I'm having, that's my conundrum right now, is what to use there. I guess we'll go to the tool pieces. I'm not seeing anything there. Could we possibly use this? Somewhere? Tools right there on the front, that's not a bad idea. Just put a barrier. A railing. Oh goodness, railings. How did I forget about that? Paxer, you are my friend. You are my friend. I'll do it this way. You are definitely my friend. Much better. So there we go. We have our cart full of stuff. Our guy would sit here. The oxen would pool. And I think that's pretty much all we can do for that cart right there, right? I can't think of anything else to add. Oh, that's great. And see, they're even right there. I should have thought of that. Oh, goodness. Alright, guys. 4:47. I still got 5 or 10 minutes. What else can we do here, guys? Any other suggestions for details that we could add just in this section of road? A barrel. Alright, so we can add a barrel somewhere. Maybe a barrel right there for some reason. Oh, I love this new barrel texture. That just works so well. What else can we do? Oh yeah, and I'll go see her place. I'll be over soon. I'll be over soon, Arthria. I'll be over soon. What else can we do? The road sign. I could do like a... No, that would be down there by the tournament. I was thinking of like someone that would like check people in. Well, yeah, it's the old barrel texture, but it's not the crappy old one. Add a banner. Oh, banners! Oh, I love you, Simply Gothic. But that's a problem. My banners didn't transfer over. Freaking... My banners no longer exist because it didn't transfer over with the with the copy and paste. Ah, you stinking piece of pooty. Dang it. Alright, so we're just gonna use yellow banners as our thing that we're gonna use for now, and we're gonna use beams. Use some beams. Alright, now where is the banner gonna go? I think we're gonna go ahead and put a banner right here. Now the problem is... Whoa. What? Oh. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Why can't I get this side? Maybe because I gotta do this. Yeah. Now this isn't gonna look very good, actually. This is just... What? Why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Maybe because I gotta do this. I know what I gotta do. I gotta do this. That's it. Ah. So there we go. We got a banner. And now we gotta put something on top. I'm gonna say cannonball. Right there. But what else can we put there to make it look more interesting? I feel like this type of beam isn't really working for me. What else can we put there? Maybe the darker beam? Alright, let's just look up beam. Beam! That's it, beam. I'm gonna try this one. Oh. That. A new L cap? I don't know, that'd be probably too much. And see, it's coming straight down the road, so it's like a really nice thing. And once we get our banners remade, it'll be nice, I think. A little jam in the road? What do you mean a little jam in the road? A lantern cap. The yellow banners are really throwing this off. How about this? Ooh, since it's a party kind of deal, maybe we could have these coming out. Like festive flags that are being used. And then one to here as well. It's just really annoying. It's so annoying, man. Why don't those connect? Yeah, the yellow banners definitely are throwing it off. I think actually for what we could do is just use the Vine version of, yeah, we'll use these. So take that out, those two, Vine, doot. And there we go. It's a little bit better. But you see, I have lanterns here. A lantern there. I have lanterns every so often already. Okay, something isn't working about these, so maybe I should actually make legit stuff for that. yeah, what we're gonna do is actually make legit stuff. I know that doesn't make any sense to you guys, but it will soon enough. We're gonna use wool stuff. Marisol, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. All right, so we need to use some of this stuff. I'm gonna say Relo, light red and orange. Relo, that's a new word. That and that. All right, we need another color. What color shall that be? We have, I guess we need an in-between color. We have yellow, orange, red, orange. Huh. Use the green, blue ones. Maybe white. Ugh. Oh, this really annoys me. And we'll use half slab, not half slab, we'll use stuff. Different stuff. You guys don't know how annoying this is. Oh. Oh. It hurts. It hurts. All right. Can't use that. How about that right there? And that right there? Use another color than red. Well, I'm not gonna, there's gonna be this one coming out over there. There's gonna be a different color one coming out over there. They're gonna be different colors, or maybe not. Whatever, we'll go Mesa's way. I need another bright color. Would green go well? Green, no, that wouldn't go very well. Black, blue, purple? Yeah, purple doesn't look too bad. Yeah, purple's not too bad. I like that. All right. And now we need a trapdoor thing for that there. Same thing for right there. And then we need a purple thing right there. Now it needs to sort of okay, it's a little too like straight right now, so we need to figure something else out. How about that? Take you out. Put purple here. You can do whatever you want, my man. You don't have to ask me for a thing. Super annoying, so super annoying. Nelscon, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. I feel like it needs to dip a little bit and then come back up. So it needs to be something like this. And then it starts coming back up. So like that, and then this comes there. That would come one down like so. That would come up. This can really get annoying. Really quite quickly. There we go. Can't do either of those. That is no orc. Crazy Dizzy, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. But yeah, what I need to do is put that right there. And do that. Put that there, and then put you right there. Alright, so now that's back. Whew, boy. That's one really good way to stress somebody out. And we'll put an orange one right there. Alright. That's not too bad. And we're going to have another one to there. And then we're going to probably move... that's actually not too bad. Alright, we're going to first figure out how exactly it's going to go. And then we're going to come back through and color it and figure all that out. That is way too low. So it needs to come up quicker. There we go. Hello there, Thomas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And yes, I haven't forgotten about you, Ithria. You're probably already asleep, though. Which you are, I'm sorry. Alright, that's a little bit better, I guess. Go ahead and do that. There we go. All right, so now we're going to use the mixtures. We're going to use purple, white, right? Purple, orange, white. White. Back to purple. So purple, orange, white. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna do one more from this area right here. It's gonna come up like this, down, up, up. I3 is still here. Up. To there, there, and then right there. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and try to fix this up so that it's not so crazy. That, and then... And I love this. Like, it looks like a helix almost. Oh, wait, no. One. Actually, yeah, it kind of does. Except this needs to go in a little bit. Like that. And then this needs to go in like this. Actually, here. Like that. So, like, when you look underneath, it looks like it's all coming up and inward. And we need one right here, right? Actually, no, that's fine. Okay, so we start with purple. Purple, orange, and then we got white. Sorry I'm not reading chat right now, guys. It's just really complicated for me, so I gotta try to purple, orange, white, and then purple at the end. And then there you go. That looks really nice. And then another thing we could do is actually put those banners, like what we were doing before, across the road. So like, I'm thinking about taking these birch beams and then those flags. Take the beams and build it straight up like, where would I put them? I guess one right here, one right there, and then we could build these across like this. But what are we going to do to connect them on the sides? I hope these connect. Yeah, that connects. Stuff like that. But I don't think that should not be so thick. So we got to tone that down a little bit. But I want to use these, but we don't have a fence piece for them. Maybe we have for the basic ones. Where's the dark beam? Maybe it's not in this menu. Maybe it's in the more refined menu. There we go. Please be a fence piece. Oh, there's not. Just give me a second. I will respond to chat. Just gotta figure this out. Alright, there we go. That actually might not look too bad. I would prefer it to look more like a solid stake in the ground. So maybe just use like an oak stick then. Maybe just take an oak stick and use that. I think that may actually be a better choice. And then we'll have another one over here. One right here. That's kind of awkward, so we'll go ahead and do this, I guess. And that's really awkward, so I prefer that little glitchiness awkward than that really super crazy awkward. Not too tall. That's fine. And I need that. That and that. And then this is going to go across. Because again, there is a festivities going on here. So all this is for a purpose. Celebrating whatever they're celebrating. One higher. And then one here. Alright, one there. One there. I think there should be something where you can overlap blocks. That would be really cool. Oh, it looks so nice. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. And these flags are only going to be along the main road here. Beautiful. But yeah, what have I been up to today? This has pretty much been the whole stream, is just working on this little area right here, this little section of the road. It's been 3 hours of building, and this is all we have to show for it. Little stream and everything, all that detail. But yep, that's about it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call the stream now. It's been a great day. I'll see you guys on Saturday. That's when I'll be streaming next. And we will be doing a lot of... actually, we'll probably be starting the Feast Hall on Saturday. Right there. So, be expecting that. And I hope to see you guys here for when we start. So, oh! Gotta go see I3's place. Sorry. Gotta see I3's place. Gotta see I3's place. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Sorry. Gotta see. Close my Twitch out. Alright. I was just looking if there's anyone to host. There's nobody to host. Replay viewers settings. Record server off. Alright. Let's go check out I3's little place. Yes, I'm crazy. TP Rose. Alright, so now we gotta let the lag catch up. Hold on, guys. Gotta see Rose's place. Come on. Load up. Takes forever to load up on your server, I3. There we go. Okay, so she's making a village of log cabins. I love it. That's a beautifully well done log cabin there, I3. Alright, so we just gotta figure out how to get inside the thing. There we go. Very simple interior. That's exactly what you kind of expect in a log cabin. Very glitchy floors. Not exactly what you expect in a log cabin. Nice little beds there. Very nice. I really like the ceiling too. Just so simple yet just right. Just what it should be. I guess this is going to be a tavern or something right here. And just look at that view, guys. That's beautiful. But how do we get inside this thing? All right, here. Very nice, very cozy and warm looking. Actually, there's no fireplace. Oh, there is. A little stove right there. Very cozy little cabin to sleep in. Nice little picnic table with glitchy triangle things in the middle. But yeah, very well done, I3. I love to see your stuff. I love to see what you're working on. Ooh. What is this? What is that supposed to be? Like a little separator? I don't know. Looks cool. Alright, guys. Well, that's about it. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the stream. It's been a great stream today. We got a lot done. And I will see you guys next time. So have a great night, guys. Till then, bye-bye. God bless.